Marong Mahawangsa, prepared and presented by Nur Tafiqah binti Abdul Halim, Nur Atira Maisarah binti Abdul Rahman, Nur Izzah binti Azhari, Muhammad Dini Syafiq bin Azami, and Muhammad Ifah Mukri bin Nur Azam. The plot of the story. Exposition. The story of Marong Mahawangsa, also known as the Kedah Enos, is a historical epic set in ancient Southeast Asia. The plot follows the adventure of Marong Mahawangsa, a warrior prince from the kingdom of Kedah, as he navigates the complex political and cultural landscape of the region. Conflict. The story begins with Marong returning to Kedah after spending several years in India, where he studied martial arts and acquired knowledge of Indian culture and politics. Upon his return, Marong finds that his kingdom is facing threat from both within and outside, including rebellious subjects and hostile neighboring kingdoms.
Rising action. In response to this challenge, Marong led his troops into battle against the rebels and neighboring kingdoms, including the Bujang Kingdom, which is known for their fierce warrior. Through his military prowess and strategic alliance, Marong is able to defeat his enemy and establish his rule over Kedah. Climax. However, Marong's challenge do not end there. He must be also navigate the complex social and political dynamic for the regions, as he encounters people from different culture and backgrounds. He forged alliances with the powerful Indian Chola dynasty and engaged in trade with the Chinese, but also faced opposition from those who seek to maintain their own tradition and resist culture exchange.
Following action. Number 1. Throughout the story, Marong also grappled with personal struggles, including his desire to establish his own identity and rule while also staying true to his roots and traditions. Number 2. He falls in love with the beautiful Bujang princess, Laksamana, but their relationship is complicated by their differing loyalties and cultural background. Resolution. Number 1. In the end, Marong is able to establish his power and maintain peace in his kingdom, but not without facing numerous challenges and sacrifice along the way. Number 2. The story of Marong Mahawangsa offers a rich and complex portrayal of political, social, and cultural dynamics of ancient Southeast Asia, as well as a gripping tale of adventure and heroism. Setting. The story of Marong Mahawangsa, also known as the Kedah Enos, is set in ancient Southeast Asia during a time when the region was experiencing significant political and cultural change. The exact time period is not clear, but it is believed to have taken place between the 3rd and 1st centuries AD. The story is primarily set in the kingdom of Kedah, located in what is now modern-day Malaysia. This also takes place in other parts of Southeast Asia, including India and China. Marong Mahawangsa traveled to India to study martial arts and acquire knowledge of Indian culture and politics, and later engaged in trade with the Chinese. Overall, the time and place setting of the Marong Mahawangsa story provides a fascinating glimpse into the political, social, and cultural dynamics of ancient Southeast Asia, and offers a unique perspective on the region's rich history and heritage.
Character and characters theme. The story of Marong Mahawangsa, also known as the Kedah Enos, features a diverse cast of characters who play important roles in the plot and the theme of the story. Here are some of the main characters and their characters theme. Marong Mahawangsa, the protagonist of the story. Marong is a skilled warrior and prince of the kingdom of Kedah. He is known for his bravery, intelligence, and strategic thinking, as well as his desire to establish his own power and maintain the tradition and culture of his people. Laksmana, the Bujang princess and love interest of Marong. Laksmana is also a skilled warrior and leader in her own right. She is known for her beauty, strength, and loyalty to her people, and serves as a symbol of the cultural exchange and hybridity that characterize the story. Conflict. The Marong Mahawangsa story is filled with conflict, both external and internal, which drive the plot and shape the characters' action and motivation. Here are some of the main conflicts in the story. The first one, political conflict. The story is set in a time of political turmoil and competition, as different kingdoms and rulers vie for power and influence in the region. Marong Mahawangsa faced numerous external threats, including rebellious subjects, hostile neighboring kingdoms, and powerful foreign powers such as the Chola dynasty in India. The second is cultural conflict. The story also explores tension between different cultural tradition and practice, as Marong and other characters navigate the complex social and political dynamic of the region. These include conflict between traditional indigenous culture and foreign influence from India and China, as well as conflict between different indigenous culture within the region.
Themes. One of the main themes of the story is the struggle for power and dominance between different groups, both between Kedah and between Kedah and other kingdoms. This is seen in the various battles and conflicts that Marong and his allies engaged in, as they fight to defend their land and establish their own rule. Another important theme is the idea of identity and cultural exchange. As Marong travels to different lands, he encounters people from different backgrounds and cultures and must navigate the complex social and political dynamics that arise from these encounters. This leads to a deeper exploration of questions around cultural identity and hybridity, as different groups seek to maintain their own tradition and custom while also adapting to new ideas and practices. Lesson. The Marong Mahawangsa story offers several lessons that can be learned from the experiences of its characters and the themes it explores. Here are some of the main lessons that can be learned from the story. The importance of cultural exchange. The story highlights the importance of cultural exchange and the value of learning from different cultures and traditions. Through the interaction between characters from different cultures, the story shows how this exchange can lead to greater understanding and appreciation of one another's differences, as well as the potential for hybrid cultural forms that can enrich society. The consequences of power and ambition. The story also demonstrates the consequences of unchecked power and ambition, as characters such as Marong Mahawangsa face the temptation to prioritize their own desires over the needs of their people and traditions. The story highlights the importance of responsibility and humility in leadership and the dangers of hubris and egoism.